Ever dated somebody who is always calm, fun, easygoing, but you can't remember the last real conversation that you had with them? Well, that's probably because the thing that you think of as chill in them is actually them shutting down. And that's a red flag. So let's talk about it. These people might joke around all the time, they might keep things light, and they might even feel really connected to you when you guys are having sex or being intimate. But that's just because that form of intimacy is easier for them. Typically, what's happening is that they are leaning more towards blue zone activation, meaning that they are pulling away, becoming more avoidant when the conversation gets tough or you're asking for a different kind of emotional depth and intimacy. And look, it doesn't mean that they don't care about you. It just means that they lean a little bit more avoidantly attached, and so they are avoiding those that sense of emotional overwhelm. They fear being engulfed, and so they pull away. Look, if this sounds like somebody that you're dating, it doesn't mean that your relationship is doomed. It just means that you might need to interact with them in a slightly different way. So, the first thing that I recommend trying to do here is create safety for them in order to foster that sense of connection. This means slowing your tone, staying soft and gentle when you are in conversations with them or when you want to open up the floor to a deeper, more thoughtful, meaningful conversation. That will really help them feel safe enough to open up. Number two is to create structured rituals of connection. So maybe you guys have a quick check in right before bed every night where you talk about three things from your day that went really well, one thing that was challenging, and one thing that you're looking forward to. Right? So having a structured ritual or a set time and time limit for the amount of check-in that you're going to be doing on an everyday basis can help kind of ritualize this and make it easier for them to lean into that connection in those moments. And then they'll get slowly better at it over time. And number three is to learn their cues. This goes for both sides in the relationship, but pay attention to the subtle cues in your partner that indicate that they might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed or might be headed towards shutdown. What you can then do is help them co-regulate by slowing your own breathing, taking deep breaths, dropping your shoulders, helping them feel a sense of safety coming from you. That will help them be better able to lean into the conversation or take a break if necessary and come back to it later on when you're both feeling in a better state. If you're dating this calm, cool, collected person, then it doesn't necessarily mean that everything about them is bad and the relationship is doomed. But real intimacy comes from going deeper. So test your partner's ability to push their limits and meet you where you want to be met.